So welcome to question number 7. If f of x is equal to x squared, which function is the result of shifting f of x 3 units left and 2 units down? So shifting the graph of the function 3 units to the left involves us replacing x with x plus 3. Because you want the square to occur at values of x that are 3 less than where it used to be. So at an input of 0 for the new function, the output will be the same as the output of the original function at an input of 3. That gives you the new function x plus 2 squared. So, x plus 2 squared. Shifting the graph 2 units down means you subtract 2 from the entire function. So to shift down, we're going to subtract 2 from the entire function. So from the entire function, right? Which would leave us with something that looks like this. X plus 3 squared minus 2. So the result of the function after shifting f of x is equal to x squared 3 units to the left and 2 units down is a number or letter of x, so we'll just say f of x is equal to x plus 3 squared minus 2, which is going to be choice number 3. All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, and we are at question 8. So an equation used to find the velocity of an object is given as v squared is equal to u squared plus 2as, where u is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity, and a is the acceleration of the object, and s is the distance traveled. So when this equation is solved for a, the result is one of these 4 choices, and I'm not going to list them all out. This is what we call a literal equation. A literal equation. And the reason being is that you don't see any numbers other than the exponents that are squared, so people get a little nervous. But if you treat it just like you would a regular equation, you'll be able to figure this out pretty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and rewrite like you know I always do. V squared is equal to u squared plus 2as. So the first thing we want to do is isolate this 2as, and we're going to subtract the u squared and bring it over to the left side. And rewriting it now, we have v squared minus u squared is equal to 2as. Now, this process right here is what we call multiplication. When these numbers are touching, or these numbers and these 2 variables are touching, it means that when we plug in numbers there, we would have to multiply. So the opposite of multiplication is going to be division. So we're going to divide by just 2s because we want to pull out 2 and s, but we want to keep a. So then we're going to go over here and do the same thing. And we're going to rewrite our answer. So now we have v squared minus u squared over 2s is equal to a. So we've solved our equation, our literal equation for a. We're going to go back up, take a look, and our answer is going to be choice 2. Good job. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to question number 9. Let me get rid of that little thing right there. So the first thing we're going to do is highlight some information. Before we even get into it, I want to highlight in purple the juniors under the chocolate category, as well as the seniors in the chocolate category. So I'm going to read this real quick. Mrs. Smith's math class surveys students to determine their favorite flavors of soft ice cream. The results are shown in the table below. Of the students who preferred chocolate, approximately what percentage were seniors? The other piece of information that I'm going to highlight in yellow is this preferred chocolate situation, so I can explain this to you. We don't need anything in the vanilla or the twist section. So if it helps you, cross it out, get rid of it, do whatever you need to. We have to focus on the information that is right here in this box, or right here being pointed at, and then in this purple box and this blue arrow right here. Reason being is this, preferred chocolate. We don't need any of this other information. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this stuff around it, and I'm going to replace it with an arrow so we can focus on this section. If it helps you, I'm just going to cross this out too, get rid of it. So the first thing we have to do is find the total. So what we're going to do is add 42 and 67 because those represent the amount of juniors and seniors who like chocolate. So 7 and 2 is 9, and then 4 and 6 gives us 10. So 109 is the total amount of both juniors and seniors who like chocolate. Then we're going to take 67, which is the total amount of seniors who like chocolate, and divide that by 109, which is the total amount that we just found. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff right here because we don't need it anymore. You're going to get a decimal. That decimal is going to be 0.6146, and it keeps going, but we're going to stop there. If we were to multiply this by 100, we're going to be left with 61.46, which is now a percent. That is not one of the things that's given to us, obviously, because it wants us to round up. That's one of the things that we have to learn and do in algebra. So for us to round up 61.46%, it's going to give us 61.5%, which in this case is going to be choice number 4. Good job.